All right, welcome. Um, it is currently 3:43 p.m. on a Wednesday, and honestly, for the past couple of weeks, I have been stuck in a rut. Um, and I guess I'm gonna show you how I am getting out, how I'm escaping this rut. But basically, for those of you that don't know, which might be a very small percentage, a rut is just like an extended period of time where it's just you feel so unmotivated to do anything and you're kind of just stuck in a cycle of bad habits and procrastination and just doing things that you want to change but it's so hard to change. Anyways, I think it's gonna be more of like a vlog style video rather than a sit down talk because I want to show you guys how I'm gonna actually change. um but yeah, a little bit more about my rut. Basically, I haven't gone to the gym in like over 2 weeks, which is like record time for the longest time I've known. I've been an active person for most of my life, or at least the latter half of this year. I've been a lot more active, but I've not been active for the past couple of weeks, except for like walking to university and stuff like that. But I haven't actually put in any physical effort, like lifting or just calisthenics. I kind of just said I'll do it tomorrow, but tomorrow never came. And I also been spending a lot of time on my screen, spending um, watching YouTube shorts, just a bunch of YouTube content, trying to waste my time as much as possible, and not really getting much done. I have finals coming soon, so this definitely will change. But other than that, my food also hasn't been the best. I've been ordering food pretty much every day. A couple of days ago, I actually made some real food for the first time, which actually felt nice. But yeah, so my rut mainly consisted of procrastination, wasting my time on screens, not taking care of my physical health. My mental health also, it follows. If you don't take care of your physical health, your mental health isn't great. And I think also vice versa. Anyways, let's just take a quick look around my environment. Let me show you guys that my environment is actually very, very bad. Which is also I think it's a pretty big reason. I think it's a pretty big reason as to why also I'm not feeling well. So my bed is not made. You have some trash in the room. My couch is all messed up. My kitchen's not clean. So step one is going to be getting my environment clean because I believe that the environment is a reflection of your mental state. And if I'm not taking care of my environment, then, well, my mental state isn't going to be the best. So let's start with that. I'm going to start by cleaning my bedroom, which is right behind me. But make sure to, watch because I will kind of explain the lesson that I learned over this rut and that we are actually not bad people. You know, just because we're lazy or just because we think we're lazy, we're not actually bad people. So I'll be talking about that towards the end of the video. But for now, let's get cleaning. finished the laundry. As you can see, the house is looking nice and clean. Kitchen, as you saw earlier, looks wonderful. Now, let me get back to this. I was saying earlier that we are not bad people just because we think we're lazy or we think we're not undisciplined. These things can all change. I'm not speaking from someone who has changed yet, but I really want to change and I'm going to try my best to make that change. Now, I was watching a couple of videos yesterday to kind of help me understand what's going on and why I'm lazy or undisciplined. And it really all boils down to this one point, which is overstimulation. We as a generation, especially myself, I am highly overstimulated. If I'm playing video games, scrolling for hours, eating junk food, eating sugar, all these things just fry my brain, bro. They make my dopamine go like this. I mean, I'm sure you guys know the cycle of how it's supposed to be in your baseline and everything. So I'm not gonna reiterate all that because I guess most of you already know this. But the fact that you're so overstimulated, when I try sitting with myself for a couple of minutes, I feel anxious, restless. It's I should be able to sit with myself, not do anything for a good amount of time. I shouldn't have the itch to do something or to feel stimulated. But because of our devices, because of the world around us that is designed to just keep us hooked and stimulated, this becomes impossible. And I'm here to tell you that change is possible, and I will prove it with time. And that you are not a bad person for being lazy. You're not a bad person for being undisciplined. You're just so overstimulated that sometimes just even getting out of bed feels impossible. And that's okay. That's something you have to understand, that the fact that you act a certain way doesn't make you inherently a bad person. But if you desire to change, it starts with you. Since I dug myself into this hole, I am the only one that can dig myself out. No matter how many people I talk to, no matter how many videos I watch, at the end of the day, it's up to me, God willing, to change, to take the steps to change. And from my understanding about a video I watched today, is that, and something my friend has told me previously, basically, the way you change, which is, first of all, it has to be gradual, slowly, and every time you get a desire to do a certain habit or to go back to something that you don't want to go back to, you kind of choose the opposite. When it sounds obvious, but with enough repetition and volume, this alone will change you. Because every time you're faced with a situation of too bad habit or not too bad habit, choosing what your future version or your ideal version will choose, that is what will propel you forward. And it's not easy because we are wired. We have been wired to these habits that we are. We strengthen our neural pathways to these habits every time we go back to them. So inevitably, breaking them is going to be so much more difficult than just resorting to them. But I guess that's where the challenge lies. And that's the area that I have to work on for myself. I have to train myself to choose discomfort, to embrace discomfort, because change will not come easy, but it's not hard. It's simple, but it's not easy. So I clean my environment. I think that will help me mentally a lot. Just seeing a clean room, clean space, that already kind of puts you in a better mood. It's kind of uplifting in a way where you don't wake up and you see like the couch is messed up and trash everywhere. That's already, I think, a big step. The second step lies in just really just winning every little battle with yourself and comfort. I think that's what it boils. I think that's what it boils down to. And kind of to complete my reset today, I will just do some physical activity here from my room. kind of just get back into the groove of training, strength training. And yeah, uh, I think there's been a bit of a different style video. I think half of the video is like vertical, which is kind of annoying. I didn't think about that, but it is what it is. Um, I hope you benefited and that you learned something new or that something inside of you has changed. If you kind of vibed with what I said, you agree with what I said, I will please ask you to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment because I really enjoy reading what you guys have to say about it. If you find it beneficial or not, if you want to criticize me, go ahead. Let me know what I can improve. And yeah, it's been me. Take care. Peace.